Welcome everybody to a new episode of the Lions Elixir. Today we're going to be getting into the Dua brand. They are Inspiration House and they have a trillion fragrances. So let's get my thoughts on the Dua brand and what they're about. So let's jump into the video. All right, everybody, welcome to the show. You already know what we're about here. Remember, if I haven't reviewed it, if I haven't smelled it, then I don't know about it. So today we're going to be getting into the Dua brand. Now, if you don't know about the Dua brand, it is an inspirational house or inspired by house. This place is so big. They have over 3,500 inspired fragrances. Some inspired by, some original, but they have over 3,500 and they use about 33% oil concentration. So everything that you buy will be an extractor perfume. I don't think I've seen even odor perfume one time on this site. So you're forewarned. If you can't take strong fragrances, I would advise you not to buy from this, but this is a very cost-effective and friendly website. So you guys are gonna love the things we have lined up for you. So let's jump into the video. Okay, this is supposed to be inspired by Donna Cashmere. Now, I've never smelled that, but when you get these bottles, I'm gonna say like always, they look all uniform. And this is, like it says right here, and it's extract de parfum. So everything that you receive will be powerful, will be great, and will smell good. Now, like I said, I've never smelled Donna Cashmere, but I do believe it goes for about $96. So if you wanna spend a fraction of that, I would purchase this. But if you're inquired to go get the #1 to get Donna Cashmere, I think I saw it on either Fragrance Net or Joma Shop for about $96. But hey, if you can get that for a fraction of the price, and I think this was about $33 or $43 because I think I caught it on sale. So hey man, save yourself $1 and it'll smell probably damn near the same. Okay, so I guess the notes on this are pretty damn simple. Like I said, I've never smelled the original, so I'm not gonna try to make a comparison. I'm just gonna tell you what the comparison is. And if you wanna go look it up yourself, you can, or go buy it or get a test sample and try them out yourself. But we'll see what this smells like and we'll go over in a second. Now, when you smell this, it is a lot of vanilla. I would think maybe some sandalwood in there, but it's like you get maybe a little pinch of pepper. It's not really spicy. It is just very, very, very sweet. I said, now if this is what Donna Cashmere, the original one smells like, this is fucking great. Now, I would say this one is definitely for the ladies, or if you're a dude that's a vanilla lover, this would be a solid pickup for you. Now, yeah, like it's like not an overpowering vanilla, but it's like a sweet, seductive, sensual kind of vanilla. Like it's real soft, but yet it projects real hard. That's probably because of the extractor perfume, but how they did this is very balanced. It's very sweet. It's very seductive. I would say this is a more everyday or even a sensual kind of vanilla. Like it's going to attract you in. It's going to pull you in. I think you're gonna love it, but hey, let's get into the notes. So, for the notes, I had to write these down. So if I'm looking down, I didn't want to use the phone this time. So if you're doing this, it's going to be pink pepper in the top. In the heart, you're going to have jasmine. And in the base, you're going to have vanilla sandalwood. So like I said, I can smell that sandalwood on the bottom because it's real easy. Like, because everybody makes their fragrances with vanilla these days. And it's always sandalwood to kind of tie that in, and that's probably what's soothing it down and making it attractive and pulling you in, kind of, because it's not overpowering, so it kind of mellows out vanilla, because some people just try to go extreme with vanilla. But like I said, I can see you rocking this as a probably all year kind of scent. I can see it being even a seductive date night kind of fragrance. But I mean, this shit smells amazing. Now, this is the one the producer picked up when I was going to the Dua brand website, trying to, select what I thought was good and what you guys might actually like. So we just picked a surprise. And we were like, do you like this? She's like, yeah, let's see what it's about. So projection on these longevity on these. Now, I tested out a couple of them. I haven't tested this one, but usually I'm getting around somewhere between the 7 to 8 hour mark, where you might have to respray, like usually during like most of these, like the 3 to 4 hour mark, you're losing projection, it's going down, and it's starting to become more of a skin scent. It's still prevalent in most of these, but it's starting to become a skin scent. But with this one, I think you can get a solid 8 hours because it is a very, very strong, has very, very strong projection. So even when my wife wears this one, I love this one. She's wore it a couple times because I try to keep her away from rocking them, but hey man, it's a good one. All right, our next one that we picked up on the Dua website, this would be Dua on Lafayette Street. Now everybody's gonna say this is basically a Bond number 9 Lafayette Street dupe of this. Now this one, when I've tested this one, this comes off as very syrupy, apple pie kind of. Man, it smells so damn good. It smells so fresh, and you do get a burst of bergamot, because like I said, I've been dealing with that a long time when I've been testing all these scents out. So it's like you kind of get a fresh apple pie and a little bit of syrupy, and there's not like a lot, but it smells so damn good. Now I've never smelled the original Bond number 9 Lafayette Street, but here you guys go if you want to see it. I've never smelled that. Like I said, they all look the same around. It's just a sticker you get on the front. And like, again, this is an extractor perfume, if you can see it on there. But when it comes to these, man, it smells so damn good. It smells so damn fresh. It smells syrupy. It smells like a sweet kind of apple pie a little bit, not like that caramely caramel kind of crunch. Some people do that on an apple pie, just like a good American, just fresh out of the oven, sweet apple pie. And it smells freaking delicious. Now let's get into the notes for this one. I have bergamot, coriander. The middle notes, we're going to have apple, ambroxan, and floral notes. And for the base, we're gonna have tonka bean, woodsy notes, and ambergris. Now, like I said, I know that bergamot smell because most people are not gonna put in a lemon because it's very overpowering, but this comes out very, very fresh. Now, when it came to longevity on this, I think I got about a good 5 to 6 solid hours before it started kind of wearing off. Like I said, it was solid. I mean, solid. It's not like it was overpowering, but it was like if somebody was in my bubble or around me, you were still gonna smell that. And especially if somebody's on you, they're gonna love how fresh this smells. Now, when it comes to Bond number 9, I think that's about $340, I believe. And this cost me about 43 bucks. So yeah, I think you know the difference. If you want to, like I said, go order a small tester strip, tester or whatever of this, test it out with Bond number 9 Lafayette Street and compare it to this. I would take this every time just because of the price. You're getting an extractor perfume. It is a little bit smaller. Now they're all 30 ml sizes when it comes to these bottles, but like I said, I'd rather pay 43 bucks than $345. Like I said, but when the seasons it comes to this is like all around, year round. This is a signature scent kind of thing. It's fresh enough and it's, I guess, safe enough to where you could rock this in the winter. You can rock this in the summer, the spring, and the fall. I would think definitely in the spring, summer, fall, this is going to shine the best. And this is going to give you the greatest solid projection. It's not like in and out like a skin scent. Like it just stays in its original state the whole time I wear this. Like it just feels like it doesn't wear down somewhere between that 5 to 6 hours, and it's gone, and you just reapply and spray again. But like I said, if you guys want to check out Dua on Lafayette Street, it's only 43 bucks. If you want the original Bond number 9 Lafayette Street, $345. You might find it a little bit cheaper, maybe somewhere in the 200s, but I'd rather pay 43 bucks. But let's get on to the next one. All right, guys, we've made it to checking tonight. We've made it to about, I think, 77 people. So we've got way past the 50. Now I think our next benchmark is going to be 100 people. That's when we'll have another giveaway. To win, you guys have to like, share, subscribe, and join the channel, because we want you to know when we get videos posted every time to you, Wednesday through Saturday, and we want you guys to be able to watch the new things that we're picking up for you, or the newest releases, or even the hidden releases that you never hear about. And we want you to smell like somebody else so you're not like anybody else. But remember, to do that, you got to hit that notification bell. And that means you got to set it to all, not personalized, because if you don't set it to all, you won't receive every new video that we get. It'll just give it to you sometimes. All right, the next one from the Dua brand is going to be his Aspiration Super Light Sport. Now, this one is one of my favorites. You can see I've worn a little bit, so it's not so much at the top anymore, but this is definitely one of my favorite ones. Now this is supposed to be, I think, a copy of Homme Sport. What's that? By Chanel Superleggera. I'll put it on the screen so you know what I'm talking about. I might be fucking up the name, but this comes off so damn good, so damn fresh. I think this even comes off as kind of woodsy in there, and you have like grapefruit, like a bergamot. Like, it's just very, very fresh. But out of all these ones, even though it's an extracted perfume, I would say this is one of the lightest ones that I have. Fortunately, this might be the actual like 4 to 5 kind of, and it can last up to like 6 or 7, but by the time it hits like 4 to 5 hours, it's definitely going to be a skin scent. But my God, it smells so damn fresh. This is the ones I've got one of the most compliments out of. Shit, people at work, home, I've been out in stores where I wore this and people love this shit. So I'm like, whew. Let's see. Like, all their atomizers are good. I haven't had one problem squirting out or blasting on me. It's just solid projection. Like I said, when you smell this, you get a little bit of woodsy notes. You get a little bit of grapefruit. You get some bergamot. It is very, very fresh and kind of like refreshing. It's not something that's going to be heavy, that's going to weigh you down, that's going to make you feel sticky. Even in the summer, this still felt very light. And that Superleggera by Chanel, I think that's like $300 something. And this was only 33 bucks. Like I said, the only downfall of this one is just, it's going to creep more into a skin scent, but it's still going to be there. But it's going to be to the point where somebody has to be very close up on you. And in the summer, you might not want that, or you might be funk, or you might not want somebody so close to you. But definitely in a sensual kind of setting or seductive kind of setting, I can see this. They would love this. But anyway, let's tap into the notes. It's going to be grapefruit, mandarin orange, and we're going to have bergamot. So like I said, it is very, very fresh. It's not overpowering. It's just very refreshing. Like, when you eat something heavy and you drink something light, like a light base soup, it's just refreshing to the palate and resets everything again. Instead of everything being heavy, sticky, overflowing with vanilla, it's way better. But so, like I said, that's where you're gonna get those woodsy notes on the bottom. And this is gonna be fresh. Like I said, this is going to be majority of the time, it is going to be a summer, spring, and fall kind of scent. Now, I mean, you can rock this in the winter, but I would prefer you not, because, you know, that's when other fragrances and other kind of notes have to shine. And this is going to be very fresh. You know, if you're bundled up and it's cold, nobody's by you, you're not going nowhere, they're not going to smell this on you. If your thing is to be smelled by other people, this won't even hit them barely, because it's going to be so cold, nobody's focusing on smell. That's why in the winter and the fall, you get heavier kind of scents that stick to you, that project harder, because like I said, you're going to be bundled up. You're going to be inside most of the time, not trying to go outside. But if somebody does walk by you, or you're by an outside event in the winter or the fall, and you have heavier stuff, that'll be great. But for this one, it is spring, summer, fall. This one you're going to love. Like I said, that Superleggera by Chanel is usually like $300 something, and you get this for 33 bucks. Solid pickup, very solid. Okay, for the last one, this is kind of, well, it would have been the last one before, but we had to order a new one. Unfortunately, when I was just picking up the bottles, this part just broke off, the whole damn thing. And yeah, I was pretty pissed off because I didn't do anything. All I did was just pick up the bottle and the shit broke. But luckily, I was able to order a 30 ml size from Amazon, and I got it in another cheap bottle. So if you guys did want to see the original bottle, is Black Tea 29 by Dua. Now this is supposed to be a copy of, or dupe of, Noir 29, or some people call London Fog by Le Labo. Now, this is a very tea inspired dark kind of scent. Like, it is so damn good. Now, I smelled the original one, and is for the Noir 29 or London Fog, whatever you want to call it, is a seasonal one. So they roll it out about every fall. And I did put my name on a waiting list, and I'm not going to get a full size, because that thing is $545. Now, this one I believe was about 43 bucks. Man, this shit smells just like it. Now, out of all these, I've smelled this one. I've smelled it in person when they let me do it at the Le Labo store. It smells to the T exactly. It might not match note for note, but to the T, it smells like 90 to 95% similar to that. So why go spend $545 when you can just get it for about 43. But like I said, this is gonna be a very tea inspired, not heavy, but you'll be known when like maybe like an incense, like a tea, they'll know when you're there. But anyways, let me get my little funky one instead of that one broke. Now you definitely smell that black tea in there. That shit is heavenly. Now, I thought there might be incense in it. It might not be, or some kind of smoky a little bit. No, I don't want to overguess it, but this is one of the best damn things I've ever smelled. That Noir 29, or AKA London Fog. If I'm confusing them, please let me know in the comments and I will correct that. But like I said, you guys will love black tea. Was it black tea 29? You guys will love this. Just, you know, mine broke. But you know, the awesome thing about Dua is, I think I had ordered this like maybe close to a week after this had broke. And I actually did email them. If you need my proof, I'll put it in the video, where they got back to me and they said, usually, you know, we add insurance to it. So if something breaks, well, I'm like, well, this didn't break in the mail, or when it got to me, it broke when I just picked it up by the bottle. You can see it's just clear right there. The thing damn just broke. Well, they gave me a credit. I think it was like $37. They credited me and I picked up a 5th one for you guys. So, but anyways, I just want to shout out to Dua for their great customer service. And they said, just next time, you know, just get the insurance on it just in case it happens. I'm like, well, it didn't happen the way you're thinking, but they understood and I got a credit, man. It must have took less than what, 1 or 2 days that I got back a credit. It was easy, simple, to the point. So they have great, excellent customer service. So if you do buy something from Dua and it does break, just in case, just report it to them regardless. You might get a credit to rebuy something else, or you might have to put a couple bucks on it, but they'll definitely take care of you. But anyways, when it comes to these notes, fig, bay leaf, bergamot, Sedora, vetiver, musk. The base, we have black tea, tobacco, and I think hay? Like the shit animals eat? Hay. So like I said, when you smell this, this is fucking incredible, man. This shit blew me away. I was like, this is London Fog. This is London Fog right here, not $545 worth of shit. I don't know where the fuck Le Labo gets that. I love Le Labo. They have great candles, great smells, but they're very all natural ingredients. So maybe that's why it is, but I don't need to spend $545 when I got this for about 43 bucks. So like, guys, pick up black tea. It's a beautiful scent. Now this one is definitely going to be not a no-go in the summer, a no-go in the spring. This is strictly fall and winter. Like I said, if you want to get that black tea, that fresh bergamot smell that we've seen the notes, like it's that freshness. It smelled like something smoky in there to me a little bit, but I guess it has no smoke ingredients in there. But like I said, if you're just a tea lover, just pick it up. Now this one I did rock on a summer night just to see how long it kind of lasts. And so I think I sprayed it like when I got home, like at 10. And in the morning, and I mean, I wake up, I'm a horrible sleeper. So I go left and right, up, down, I switch sides. Like I have insomnia bad. So when I woke up, like, I think like throughout the night, I could still smell it. But when I got up, like my body finally rose up like 6:30 in the morning. I'm like, I can't fall back asleep. I still smelled that shit on my skin. So that's what, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like, add on 30 more minutes, like 8.5 hours. And I still, like, it wasn't projecting hard, but if you were close to me enough, you would be able to smell it. And I was like, just damn, I just got up and like moved my arm, like not even all the way by my face, but I just moved my arm and I could still smell it projecting up by my nose. So I'm like, this is going to last you. Now, I don't know how long it's going to last you, but like I said, I sprayed it at night. Usually I spray something at night. In the morning, you can't smell anymore. So I'm giving this 8 to maybe 9 hours, maybe even more. So like I said, if you guys like black tea 29 and you like Le Labo's Noir 29 or London Fog, whatever you want to call it. If I'm wrong, correct me, but $43 versus $545. Okay, for the last one, where is it? We have Leopard's Fortune. Hope you guys can see that good. Extract the perfume. Like I said, all bottles look the same. Ain't no different, really. They have very tight grip on there. Take it how you want. Like I said, all these shits are beautiful. Now, I do believe this is going to be a dupe of Tigar. You know, everybody loves the one that they're seeing that's high as hell, that everybody likes to review and say, this is one of the best fresh scents I've ever smelled. This is the bergamot, this is the lemon. It's gonna be fresh in Xerjoff Naxo. So think something very honey-like and something very fresh combined together. Leopard's Fortune. Now, I've sprayed this a couple times. Now, this one, you know, this is after I got that $37 credit I was telling you about. Now, this one leaves me very mixed because I haven't smelled Tigar, but I have smelled the Xerjoff Naxos. And it was a very, I guess, mellow kind of honey smelling scent that I do remember. It was a while ago, but I do remember smelling that, like I said, in the Centric store that we do have down here. But let's get into the smell for you guys. Now, this smells like honey, something, I don't know, of course it's gonna have some kind of bergamot in it. I can smell the freshness, but it just reminds me of maybe like a little cough, kind of like a cough drop with some lemon and some honey on it. So it's like the lemon and cough drop and it has the honey in the middle of it. It kind of reminds me of that. Now it doesn't get off that medicine kind of medicinal kind of smell, but it does smell like a cough drop with honey inside it that's supposed to soothe your throat. Yeah, it comes off something like that. But anyway, it was too much to try to get the notes for this. Like for this one, I think Tigar, like they're expensive. I think that's like $200-300 something bucks, somewhere between $200 to $300. And Xerjoff Naxos can go from, I think like $300 to $375. So those are up there. I got this one for about, I think, $43 again. Like sometimes the prices fluctuate on there. So if they have a sale, you know, you might get it for cheaper, or if nobody's buying that certain perfume, it might get a little cheaper. But for the notes, they did not have these listed for top, middle, or base. So I'm gonna just read them off. You got grapefruit, ambroxan, woody notes, lavender, bergamot, lemon, honey, cinnamon. You got cashmere, jasmine, sambac, tobacco leaf, tonka bean, vanilla, and vanilla extract. So there, like I said, it's a combination of Tigar and Xerjoff Naxos, but really for the most part, you just pick up, like I said, that honey, the honey kind of lemon cough drop. Now I do, you know what, let me smell again, just to make sure, so I'm not losing my mind. Now I can see you might smell a little vanilla in there, but yeah, I mean, this is a toss-up. I don't know if I would buy this one again, but it doesn't smell bad, but I would think this one is more, it's just not my style and not for me. I should have picked something with rose, but you know, I was trying to pick brands that everybody knows and that's popular and that they like. So sometimes I go out on a limb for you guys. But anyways, that's going to be all our picks for the Dua brand. Like I said, this is an inspiration house. So if you just go on there, they have over 3,500 scents. It is a shitload of stuff. And they have some that have like three inspired ones. Like they'll just take notes from 3 different popular ones and combine them and put them into one. They'll choose them from 2, or sometimes they'll even recreate one that's so good. But anyways, you guys, it's very affordable. They have great customer service and they actually smell fucking good, and most of their fragrances last. Now, these are just the 5 that I picked up. So if you guys want to go on there and pick you up something, I'll link the website. Like, of course, we're not big enough brand yet, so we're not making anything off this video. So it's just for the pure love and sport of fragrances. So like I said, guys, if you guys appreciate good dupes, inspired buys, combination of scents, then Dua brand is going to be for you. But anyways, that's going to be this video. You can catch us next week, like I said, Wednesday through Saturday. And once we hit our 100 people or 100 subscriber mile mark, we will be giving away another prize. Anyways, that's today's video, guys, and we out.